Welcome to the UNDOR Pro Protect installation video. We're here to walk you through the process step by step, so let's get started. Before you begin, make sure you've got everything. 2 UNDOR Pro Protect cable protectors, masonry drill bit, 4 screws and 4 concrete anchors. You'll also need a hammer drill, screwdriver, hammer, pencil or marker, scissors, soapy water or other lubricant, and safety gear. An important note before we begin: UNDOR Pro Protect doesn't come with a new garage door seal. You'll need a 4-inch wide or larger seal to close the gap it creates. These can be found at your local garage door supplier or visit our website for a list of online retailers. Start with the door closed and draw a pencil line on the floor where the door seal and floor meet. Do this for both ends of the door and then open it. Before proceeding, let's take a moment for safety. Cut power to the garage door opener by unplugging it or switching off the breaker. Never touch the torsion spring or side cables, these are dangerous. If your garage has a post-tension slab, do not drill into the floor. Look for warning plates. Starting at one side of your garage door, place an UNDOR Pro Protect unit snugly against the weather stripping. Align the back legs with your pencil line. Once in place, it's time to drill 2 holes. If you cannot drill into your floor, skip to the end of this video for our adhesive installation method. Start by marking the hole locations by lightly drilling. Don't go all the way through yet. Remove the Pro Protect unit and drill holes at least 1.5 inches deep.
Here's a quick tip when you're drilling the holes in your concrete floor. First of all, make sure you're deep enough that you've used up most of the colored part of the drill bit, okay? And as you're drilling, make sure you've got a brush or a broom of some sort handy, a rag would work as well, and keep removing the dust away as the drill is doing its job. Then go back and drill 2 or 3 times in the hole once you've hit your depth. And again, try to get this dust out of the way because it will interfere with when you're putting the plastic anchors in, they'll collapse if the hole is not clean when you're trying to work with it.
Using a hammer, lightly tap in the plastic anchors until they sit flush with the concrete. If your anchors aren't sitting flush, there may be dust still trapped in the hole. Reposition the Pro Protect unit and tighten screws by hand. Do not use a power tool.
A quick tip for you. We ask you in our instructions not to use a power tool to insert the 2 screws, and we do that because if you use this, you run a risk of pulling the anchors back out of the concrete. So it's easy to do with just a simple screwdriver.
Now, simply repeat these steps for the other end of your garage door. Here's the fun part. We're going to remove the old bottom seal from your garage door. There are lots of videos available on YouTube on how to complete this, so we won't go too in-depth. Basically, you want to pull the seal out of the track, or slide it out one side. There may be screws holding it in place that you will have to remove. Once you have the old seal out, you can install your new 4-inch wide bottom seal. It's fairly straightforward. Start at one end and feed the new seal into the track. Spraying soapy water helps it slide easier. Keep going until the seal reaches the other end and cut off any excess. 2 people will make this process a lot quicker and easier. Now, you'll need to reprogram your garage door opener limits so it closes properly on top of your new UNDOR Pro Protect units. Instructions for your specific garage door opener can be found easily online. Ensure that it closes properly and the seal flattens when on top of each Pro Protect. Mark the door seal where it meets the back wall of each Pro Protect unit using a marker or pencil. Use the small raised ridges as a guide as to where to mark. Raise the door about halfway and cut through the seal at your marks using a pair of scissors. This will allow the seal to fully expand when the door is shut and fully collapse over the Pro Protect units.
Okay, so now we've cut our seal at the correct location and brought our door back down. And you may notice in some cases there'll be a small amount of gap just where the seal falls over the edge of our UNDOR unit. And we do have a simple solution for that we're going to show you right now. Okay, so what I have in my hand is a piece of expanded polystyrene water pipe insulation material. You may have this in your basement. You might see it around your water heater. It's simply meant for insulating half-inch copper pipe. Really easy to buy at any big box store, or your hardware store will sell that to you. It's very inexpensive and it comes in a 3 or 4 foot length. All you need to do is take a piece of this. It already comes with a split down the center. A pair of scissors would work fine. Take maybe 4 or 5 inches of it, or as much as you want to use. Cut it off, and you can simply insert it inside. Okay, so as you can see, the foam is now in place, and that will help take care of any minor gap that might be near the ends of your door.
That's it. Your UNDOR Pro Protect system is now installed and protecting your cables. Visit UNDORgarage.com for more info or contact us anytime at info@UNDORgarage.com. If you are unable to drill into your floor, you do have the option of using an adhesive instead. This method requires minimal tools and results in a permanent bond. In our testing, removing the Pro Protect units after bonding requires breaking the units. So this is a one-shot installation. You will not be able to remove them once glued down without breaking them. You'll need to go to your local hardware store and pick up a 2-part epoxy like this one shown here. In our testing, this is the one that works the best and results in an excellent bond. It's made by JB Weld, and it's called Minute Weld. With your floor clean and dry, put your Pro Protect in place and trace the outline to make placing it easier in a minute. This is important, as you only get one chance to place the unit correctly once the epoxy is applied. Mix the epoxy per the package instructions, ensuring it is mixed really well. Then, apply a generous amount to the underside surfaces of the Pro Protect unit. Be very careful to not get any epoxy on the sliding mechanism at each side. Then carefully but quickly place your Pro Protect unit in place and hold it firm against the concrete floor for a minute or two to start to bond. You can then continue with the rest of the installation, being careful not to bump each unit as it dries. This epoxy sets quite quickly, but you will want to give it 12 to 24 hours to fully cure before using it.